Alright, so I know MK1's pretty much dead, but I still like the game, so I'm still playing it. So I'm still gonna record it, still gonna stream it, right? So I wanna talk about Ghostface Darius. Now, this team I did cover a little bit in the Ghostface Ultimate Guide, but it wasn't as in depth as what I liked. I think that's what I'll sort of focus on is like different teams, as like video topics, right? So Ghostface Darius is one a very effective team in my opinion because one you get more health as a Ghostface, which is nice. Your forward throw gets 12% damage. It's fine, whatever. But the big thing is the manipulations you can get off the command grab or the running stance or the crawl or like different things like that. So for starters, you get. I think the big thing for me with Darius is Darius gives you options on how to end combos or situations. So the easiest is you can get a full combo off the regular throw. Command grab, sorry. And that's pretty nice, right? You can also do this if you can get it right. Timing is tight, but you can do it. There you go. Okay, that's supposed to be do 25%, but oh, maybe I'm just failing at this. What is this?
E2 kameo. Sorry left. Left and right. Utaro.
That's where it is.
Bravado. Lambo. Unloud. Amalia. Eno. Dax. Janet Cage. Left and right button.
So it does do 25, but because he had Serena, it didn't. Okay. Anyway, point is, you get a 25% command grab for half a kameo gauge, or you get the 28 or whatever percent damage to reset. Or you can have a third option, which is kind of a little bit more stylish. Come on. Come on. One. Come on. Anyway, you can get full jump combos with the command grab, which are just more stylish, right? So you get command grab combos. You get crawling command grab combos. Whatever the damage can be for there if you'd like. You get the phone call command grab combos. This one's very tight. But you can get it. Oh, you almost want to press the button as they take the knife out of the last hit. Can get it's a bit tight, but you can get I think you can reach a back three into reset or do a 2-2 grab string. Tight, but you can't do it. You get off the regular throw. So here's the thing that's pretty cool as well. Sorry. So Darius, generally you're pressing the tornado kick, right? And this is where they fix the cooldown or make the cooldown a bit better. But Darius has the tornado kick extension. So if I do neutral the back call, it is a jump, like an option where you can jump cancel. If you do 2 back calls after that first one, it's just a flat, like high damaging half a kameo gauge ending move, which is pretty cool. Tornado kick into the forward option is just a launching overhead setup thing, and then from neutral to back into forward, that actually takes enemies bar from them. And so you have a situation like this where if you can get it right, come on now. Boom. That's a 25% command grab that takes away your bar. Not the craziest thing in the world, but it is pretty nice. So the other thing that is very nice for Darius, again, is the fact that you can do stuff like this. You can actually get full combos off just straight grounded hits. It is a bit tight. Come on. So, if you're close enough, you can actually just dash into 2-2 grab. But anyway, if you're close enough with the dive cancel, you can just dash into 2-2 grab and do whatever else. Or the phone call into a 2-2 grab. So you can actually get pretty chunky meatless damage off that conversion. I just discovered that you could do that like 5 minutes ago. So like I have no experience doing it yet. But it's not only that. You can also do stuff like the back 3-4 and kick, and then do the setup from there, right? Or you can just do your half a gauge 25% combo essentially for almost no effort. Like this is like honestly, Grocery Stories is such a fun team and very easy to utilize. So I'm trying to think what else we got. We got this wave overhead. Sorry. The other thing that's pretty nice is if you can get it right.
Move list. Practice. Map. Limit. Finder position. Reset. Full screen. Default. Full screen.
If you can get it right. There you go.
Move list. Auto. After beat.
But yeah, you get full combos from full screen, you get combos from close, you get combos off your mix, you get combos off a lot of options, right? And the thing that helps make this kind of nasty is you can use Darius's extensions on block, right?
Reset distance. Close. Left.
Let's go back to close and we'll set him to all. So if I just do this string here with Darius, that is a gapless interaction, and if they try to poke out, Darius hits them with his back extension, right? The one that launches them for a jump combo, and that is armor. So in theory, if they try to armor out, the armor will trade. But if they try and poke out or jump out, then Darius will catch him. I can do a full combo, blah blah blah, right? It is definitely interesting, and it doesn't take too long to charge back up. It looks like. Yeah, it doesn't take that long to charge up. That was pretty quick, to be honest. And so the other thing that I want to show is your enhanced running or enhanced run. Normally here for Ghostface without a kameo that does meter extensions or extensions without spending special bar. Excuse me. You're mostly going to be doing a string into your 2-2 grab into your normal B&B, right? Normally you can do that, which is, it's fine. But with Ghostface and Darius, if you want to, timing's a bit. But you can actually start to get like combo follow-ups off the enhanced running mid-strike, the 16% one. I don't know if you can get anything off the overhead. Yeah, they just might be like too low to the ground. Yeah. But yeah, so generally speaking, you're getting combos off every potential mix situation. You have armored extensions to bait them trying to poke you out of your crap. And then the last thing that's pretty interesting is the fact that Ghostface can manipulate his back three into a constant mix.
Move list. Stand. Cool. Your opponent will block all attacks. Off. Your opponent will not.
So if we do just this, right? Right, something like that. Right, just something as simple as that of like you can just do like really basic strings into knockdowns and it just adds damage. Especially if you do like the 444 string, like you're just putting them right in your face again, right? I'm gonna do something like that. Oh, look at that, 25%. And of course you can add the low, right? The low option. If I can get it right. Leads into a bounce, right? I don't know. The fact you can do a overhead or low in the middle of his reset, into more combos into resets and stuff, it can really snowball really quick. Especially because depending on again your conversion you do, you can lead to having spent a full kameo on Darius, and then from there you can actually lead into utilizing the half a kameo gauge mix at the end of the combo. Like it might not be like super tight as far as timing goes, but you can do it. So if I can do, let me see if I can do this. So let me just do this. Okay. Try one more time. That's 1, 2, and boom, right? So yeah, so if I spent all 3 bars and I just, because I'm using the 4-2-1 because it is the slowest normally he has besides the overhead, then I'd be able to, on the 3rd bar, I'd be able to do back 3 into the Darius mix, right? And yes, I'm spending all 3 bars, yes, I'm spending Darius, but, I'm taking how much of their, okay, yeah, okay, that's about 40%. Into another like 20 something percent, 30 or almost 30% reset, right? And so, it's a bit expensive, but what I do a lot with Ghostface, at least when I play him, is I really try to manipulate the timer, right? The cooldowns, because especially in a game like this where you want your cooldowns back, you do combos or situations that take more time, so you can get your resources back. Yes, I'm trying to think. So I got through.
Move list. Stand. Off. Auto.
Sorry about that. You can get a. There we go. Yeah, so you can technically get a combo off of your armored wake up. Timing's a little tight, but you can do it, right? So we'll move to the Assassin and Enforcer because I think you get some pretty cool stuff from them too. So Enforcer, of course, you get your high overhead kick thing, right? So if you do something like this, something really simple. right? I don't think we get any of the shoulder. Oh, maybe you can if you time it right. And then of course the other thing is the Rekka, right? Boom, 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 step, step, step. So you do get some combos off your new specials, and the same armor reversal situations apply. It does get maybe a little bit cooler to start using the back 3 reset because you do have the extra overhead low shenanigans. It's not the greatest mix in the world, but it can help.
Match. HUD. Customize. Damage text.
I imagine that it makes your vortex kind of stupid. Or not your vortex, sorry. Your Rekka. Because your Rekka, I think if you can hold it right, if you can do it just right, this is, this is like tight timing. Okay, I thought Darius would. Anyway. Darius might go away, so maybe it doesn't work. So the next we'll go over Assassin. Now Assassin is the one where I haven't put the most time in, unfortunately. But you do get some cool stuff, as we've discussed. So the most obvious one's knife into, normal stuff. You're down for 4, same deal. Your cannonball might not work. Oh no, cannonball works. Yeah, cannonball works. You can get full combos off that as well. And the thing with cannonball too is you can make that safe, right? So from the opposite end of the screen, let's see if this works.
Reset full screen.
Oh no, it doesn't go full screen, but you can. Oh wait, it depends on like when you call it, right? So you can totally make that safe, which is pretty cool. So it does allow for ghostface to do some shenanigans. Right, so if I do this, let's see here, let's swap. Let's go back to close, and then we'll just do this. I figured he'd be able to catch him, and maybe I'm just timing it wrong, but let's see. Maybe we're just timing it wrong. But I don't know. It's a little less straightforward as far as Darius with the other variations, because it's like, okay, you can confirm it to Darius for full launches and stuff. But the thing that is pretty cool is, again, you do have the opportunity to get meterless damage, or taking bar away from the opponent, or safety. Like, you have all these different options, and plus the extra layer of the back 3 into, come on. You can actually do get distracted. But yeah, Ghostface Darius I think is actually just a really fun team. You get combos off every potential situation, grab or strike. You get safety and armor, more health, and the ability to manipulate opponent's bar, which I think is a big deal. that I think a lot of people aren't utilizing with Darius. You can take away people's breakers, you can take away people's leg ups, essentially, especially for a character like Ghostface. Taking away their bar, using the command grab to take away a bar is like some really interesting potential, and it still does damage, right? 25% for a throw. That takes away your bar. Like, that is not a bad idea, right? So, hope y'all enjoyed, and we'll see you guys in the next video.